Hello, good morning guys, and I'm back with another video, and this time this will be my live reaction to One Piece episode 910. So you see 90 more episodes and we are down to our 1000th episode of One Piece. Now you know what, I've seen an upload a while ago of from Rogers Base saying that One Piece will end 5 years from now, which is 2024, I think. Now, 2024, right? Now, I haven't watched the video yet. I just saw the title and the thumbnail, and I do not want to watch it yet because I'm not emotionally prepared to hear that it's true. Okay, but however, let's see. I will watch it later, and probably if I have the time, I will upload a reaction video to that. Okay. So by the way, guys, I haven't turned on the light in my room. This is actually the natural light coming from the window here. Now, I did not put it there because this part of the window will be so glaring. So I'm here. I put I placed my camera facing this side so it won't be cleared. Okay, now let's begin. By the way, last week in the last week's episode, we found out what happened with the grave mysterious grave markers. And then we found out the cliffhanger there is that Kinemon said that he Momonosuke, Raizo, Kanjuro, and even Kiku, they all came from the past. So today, we are going to find out the reveal, of how they came from the past into the future. Okay, so let's start. This is my live reaction again to One Piece episode 910. Now, let's begin. Over the top. So preview first, Luffy came to the ruins of Oden Castle along with Law and found the graves of Kinemon and the others. And then Kinemon there with the runs or diarrhea. Luffy don't know. Kin! He was reunited with Kinemon and Momonosuke, who he parted with at Zou. Also, Sanji. And the other. Then Luffy and the others were told a surprising truth by Kinemon. The thing is, we came from the Land of Wano of 20 years ago, crossing through time to the present Land of Wano. What are you talking about? Is it true? Also, Carrot is trying to compute using her fingers, her hands, but she wasn't able to do it. And then so she scratched her head. Funny Carrot, okay? And then, no way. Who can do a time leap? That doesn't make sense. Explain it again. She's right. Tell us in detail. Everything that I'm going to tell you is true. It's the truth about the Land of Wano. Ooh. Okay, so we see here, I think this is Lady Toki because obviously she's the one responsible for the time leap of these people. Okay, I've read it in the manga. I'm also a manga reader, as you all know. Okay, so it's not actually her silhouette because we can see some features of her face. Obviously, she has long hair, Lady Toki, and then we can see her lips, her nose. However, her eyes are already blackened here, so we can see. And then there's fire, obviously fire around her, and even the crackling sound of fire is at the background. So let's hear it. Are we going to hear her voice? So we pan out and see the Oden Castle being burned. A legendary samurai, the man who Roger admired. Okay, so we're back at the ruins. Okay. Here is where Oden Castle used to stand. But it's just a nickname. It's actually called Curry Castle. The people of Curry truly love Odin-sama. That's why they nicknamed it. Is that Momo's dad? That's right. Our Lord Odin-sama was a very daring person. You know what, guys? I can totally relate because in the manga right now, we are reading the past. We're having a flashback of about Odin's life. And then, so you see, I can somehow relate more that now that I'm watching the anime episode talking about Odin. I can totally understand why people love this guy because yeah, I was able to read it already in the anime. So somehow that's also a positive aspect of being a manga reader. Okay, now let's go. He was a son of Kozuki Sukiyaki-zama, a shogun of the land of Wano at the time. But he was free-spirited and hot-blooded. You're right. Okay, so flashback of Odin here. He caused violent incidents again and again, and he was eventually banished from the flower capital. What? Banished? Well, for the young Odin-sama, the flower capital was too small and too boring. Mm, so in this flashback, guys, I'm having a problem because right now we already know how Odin looks like, right? So this flashback actually looks not similar to the one we have right now. However, if you go back to the earlier chapters of One Piece featuring Odin's silhouettes, then this is somewhat appropriate. Now, I mentioned in my live reaction of the manga that Odin is wearing a short kimono type cloth, okay, cloth, clothes. So here in this flashback in the anime right now, he's wearing a normal length, okay, a kimono of normal length. So let's go on. Damn. Okay, so we see here a child crying over. There was a so-called lawless area in the land of Wano at the time. He looks very different. There, criminals and ronins who were expelled from their hometown formed groups. They stole and mutilated each other, and there was bloodshed every day. The place was so wild that even the shogun family gave up on it. That was Curry. Oh, at least we were able to hear the voice of Oden here. But then the animation so far of Oden here doesn't look the same with what we have right now in the manga. However, now let's try to understand here. We are not yet sure how he looks like. However, there's the his weird hairstyle, his weird hair jutting, the weird part of his hair jutting out from his head is already present. So let's see. Now, while Kinemon is telling the story, of course, there's a bowl of fruit at the center, and Luffy cannot stop himself from getting one. Okay, so let's see. The young Odin-sama stepped into that infamous curry of all places. And okay, so the Ronins here in Curry are going to attack Oden. But he easily managed to defeat them. Yeah, he doesn't really look like what we have right now in the anime. He looks different here. This is not total in silhouettes. We can see his features, but he's still blackened compared to the other characters. Whoa! Oh, Densama was cool! Then Curry's most dangerous man, who was leading the ruffians of the region, showed up. Of course, it's Ashura Doji, or Shuten Maru. His name was Ashura Doji, and they clashed almost immediately. How will they make this work? Because Oden really looks very different here. Let's just see. Ooh, the background music. And why is he holding what? And why is Oden only holding one sword? He has two swords. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And Asher Doji's down. Oden was able to defeat him. But just one sword, are you sure? He became the leader of the ruffians. Oh, he was quite something. He saved Curry. On top of that, Odin-sama brought change to the town. Oh, oh, so we see Chopper, Luffy, and Carrot listening intently, but at the same time eating a piece, okay, biting a piece of the banana that they're holding each. Okay, so you see here. Okay, I find that funny because yeah. Okay, now we see here an image of a man holding a big pile of I think rice plant. I think first he thought the ruffians to work. Hataraku, work. So from ruins, Curry region now okay, developed into something like a real village compared to the ones we had before. The old Curry almost looked like Okobori town right now, however, worse. Okay, now let's continue. He developed the town, built the castle, and made the paradise farm for everybody. Mm. Curry became a free and vibrant region full of laughter. And Oden-sama was finally given the title of Daimyo of Curry. That's what Odin-sama accomplished at only 20 years old. So we see here Odin okay at a terrace in his castle overlooking okay the whole town. Ooh, the animation here very nice. He connected regions and people. And then okay. So you see here people talking to each other and they're obviously having fun. They're satisfied, contented with the life that they have. He was a daimyo who was loved by the people of Curry. But Odin-sama was a freewheeler. Having so many vassals didn't suit his style. This is what he kept saying. At the same time, Luffy, Chopper, and Carrot all swallowed hard and listened okay, closer to Kinemon's what Kinemon's saying. There you go. The sound. It's so restrictive. I'm getting teary-eyed, guys, because it just feels, you know what, the feeling that what you have read in paper is now being turned into an anime, okay, really is something which really overwhelms me sometimes, okay? When watching anime, I tend to get teary-eyed most of the time, especially if I'm going to watch the last episode. I'm going to talk about it on another video, but it's always a mixed feeling for me whenever I watch an animes and I'm so happy that finally the story is ending. However, it's also a very sad event for me because I feel that I'm one book in my life has ended and I have to close it. So I can't explain it right now because okay, let's not talk about it. Okay, however, yeah, since again rumors of One Piece ending soon are abound, okay, I think I have to start emotionally preparing myself for that. Okay, but for now, let me enjoy what I'm having. Okay. Oh, Inuarashi. The land of Wano was a little too small for Oden-sama. Duke Dugstorm, King of the Day, Mokomo Dukdom. The good old days. Yes, that was this beach. We were washed ashore here and everyone called us the talking dog and cat. Okay, wait, and they were afraid of us. Now, in the recent chapter of One Piece, that's okay. The part where we ended, okay, was where we saw a boat, okay, crashed into the shore of Wano, and then there are two creatures, okay, lying unconscious on the sand, and then Kawamatsu is there poking them, okay, and then he's saying, "Are these what creatures are these? Are they hairy humans?" And obviously, I think it's Inuarashi and Nekomamushi. So hearing this now, actually, again, it's very timely, don't you think? The timing is so perfect. Okay, so let's continue. And they were afraid of us. But Oden-sama was different. Okay, flashback. You monsters. Okay, so Inuarashi with a big lump on his head. Okay, and there are lots of people around them, and then there's even an old man holding a club. I think he was the one who hit Inuarashi. And Inuarashi is cute. Okay. Stop! What did they do to you? You fear those who are different due to your stupidity. Shame on you all. Okay. And all of them listened to Oden, and they said sorry. Okay. Oh, they're so cute. And you know what? Nekomamushi here, his ears actually look like Pikachu. And both of them have lumps on their head. Okay, Inuarashi and Nekomamushi, and they're crying. Okay. So cute. And Inu is crying. Don't do it to me. I easily cry. He was our savior. So we see here the three guardians of Nekomamushi, Inuarashi, guardians or the musketeers. Okay, their names are going to be revealed to us in the later parts of K, because I've already read that in the manga. The samurai from the land of Wano, who mesmerized Whitebeard and was admired by Roger. He was a true hero. He is. He was our master. I really like Grave Kozuki Oden again. Oden-sama was funny, dynamic, and merry. His spirit and good nature turned Curry into a great region. And then there you go. I think this is the part wherein he's going to start talking about the downfall. But now, because of Kaido, it has become pollution all around. Yeah, water, air pollution. And then there's Kaido, his menacing figure. So Kinemon's emotional right now. Momonosuke and even Kiku. Momonosuke-sama. Father. Damn Kaido. Even Luffy is affected here. Kaido and Korozumi Orochi secretly joined forces. And they set Oden-sama up. Set up? What do you mean? The land of Wano fell to pieces. And Oden-sama was labeled a criminal. Wait. So you're going to tell me that something similar to what happened in Dressrosa also happened to Oden? He was set up and then he was labeled as a criminal? Is that what you mean? Because remember guys, in Dressrosa, people thought that King Riku betrayed the people, okay? But actually, it was actually Doflamingo. Okay, Doflamingo was controlling him using his wires or his strings, because that's his power. Wow, so I'm excited to find out what really happened here. Okay, by the way, guys, see, it's like I have my power here. Power! It's just the light. Okay, let's continue. Okay, halfway point. Dun dun. Dun dun. Whoa! Okay, so yes, Zoro and the tiger is still fighting. Flashing? Oh, and the tiger now is down. Okay, let's go. Unfortunately for you, Zoro, I think you will not be able to come back because, yeah, you have this ability of getting lost all the time. So I think you will be lost and you will meet, yeah, he will be meeting, oh, spoiler alert, by the way, he will be meeting Yasu here. Yasue. Okay? Yasue. Okay, so let's see. Where did they go? And he looked down. He's in a higher place, and then he looked down. He saw a dock. Okay, so he smiled here, and he just jumped down. Then we see the factories over in that part. Okay, releasing toxic fumes into the air. Oden-sama, who was loved by everyone. Kinemon's crying. Don't do it to me. Don't do this to me, please. Tell us what happened to Oden. He died as a criminal at the flower capital. Nanda to? Luffy's mad? You've got to be kidding. What a sneaky piece of shit, Orochi. Orochi? I can't believe it. That's awful. The horrific death of Oden-sama happened 20 years ago. But for us, it was only a few months ago. Kozuki Oden was a brave samurai. His final moment still vividly plays in my memory. Korea! Oh? So even Brooke is crying. Where did the water come from, Brooke? Now I know this scene actually brought a lot of questions too, because for me, yeah, why is Luffy and the others so affected with what happened to Oden when they don't even know him? But I think we can just say that they've been with Kinemon and Momonosuke for such a long time that when they're talking about a guy, okay, this guy, I think that's where the emotions come from. For me, okay, let's just say it's like that, okay? Let's continue, okay? Don't do this to me, okay? It's amazing that you guys made it out of such a situation. Yeah, we no longer had allies. So from there, we just run for our lives. We left the execution ground and run straight to Oden Castle. So Inuarashi and Nekomamushi, they fell to the ground. On our way, Dogstorm and Cat Viper quarreled. Wait. On our way, Dogstorm and Cat Viper quarreled with each other and were caught by Orochi's underlings, so we gave up on them. Even if any of us might have died, someone had to get to Oden Castle. Orochi was looking to bring down the Kozuki clan, was taking aim at Momonosuke-sama, who was at the castle. Okay? So we have your Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, and there's another person. Two more persons at the back, I think. The castle is already burning. Yeah, there are 5. The other one is Kiku. And I think the other one with the Kasa hat, that is Kawamatsu probably. But Kaido had already made a move and the castle was on fire. Oh, are these the numbers? Oh. So we saw some creatures. Look at the direction of Kinemon and the others. And I think they're the numbers, the monsters. Really? Oh, wait. Suddenly, what happened? It went dark? So what happened? Do I need to use the flash right now? I'm going to be using the flash. So, Yeah, these are monsters. Are they the numbers here? I'm not sure. Because they look like monsters. Catch them. Oh no, they're small. Okay, they're not the numbers yet. Okay. But they're monsters. They're monstrous. Flower shuriken. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Turn off flash. Okay, we're back. Okay. Momonosuke-sama. His younger sister Hiyori-sama. So wait, you're telling me that Kanjuro fought the bad guys using his brush? His big brush, really? Momonosuke-sama, his younger sister Hiyori-sama, and their mother Kozuki Toki-sama were left behind in the castle. Haha, we. So everything's burning down. Hiyori-sama! Toki-sama! Come on, hurry up! And there you go. They were finally able to locate the three that they're looking for. Momonosuke-sama, I'm glad that you're okay. Hiyori! I'm sorry. Even though we were there, we let Oden-sama be. Okay, we hear the voice of Toki. I'm going to raise the volume up a bit. It was not your fault. Lift your head up. How can you have this conversation when everything's around you is on fire? Okay, wait. Okay, so Toki-sama, it's dangerous here. Let's get out. Ooh, she's pretty. Even though I can't see her clearly yet, I can tell that Toki-sama is pretty. Now the question is she alive or is she dead? If she's dead, who was able to get hold of her fruit, her very powerful fruit, the Toki no Mi, or the Time fruit? I will stay. You cannot. Let's get out of here. Then we will share the same fate with you here. What loyal people. Leave to the future. The future? People can never go back to the past. But you can go forward into the future. I traveled farther and farther into the future by the power of the strange time fruit, and finally arrived at the palace, at the place where this journey ends. It was hard to believe, but rumor had it that Toki-sama was born way back in the past. You mean you met Oden-sama? Yes, that is why I will stay here. You are determined. No one can stop you. So they're all bowing down to her. But please hurry up, everything's... If we really go into the future, we will surely fulfill Oden-sama's dream and take down Orochi and Kaido. And we will certainly open up this country. Please look after Momonosuke. No, I don't want that. I will stay here with you. Mother, please don't do that. And just like that, they were falling from the sky. Oh. and they're in the ruins of Oden Castle. Wait, guys, I gotta blow up my nose. Wait. So we're back, guys. So let's continue. So Kinemon, Momonosuke, Kanjuro, Raizo, and even Kiku. Okay, they were the ones who were sent into the future. Am I dreaming? Where am I? Where is the castle? And the fire? Toki-sama, Hiyori-sama. Where are you, mother? Please stop, Momonosuke-sama. Okay, and they saw the grave markers, their very own grave markers together with that of Oden, Toki, and Toki and Hiyori. Are these our graves? And they're old graves. It was real. Toki-sama's power. And they see now what happened to the Land of Wano. Is that the town in Curry? Is this the Land of Wano in the future? Since we came from the past, okay, so we see here, Kinemon and Luffy's group are still inside the ruins. However, Law, okay, Sachi, Penguin, and even Beppo, who's lying on the ground because he also has diarrhea. Okay, and then they also have here the Kuma Inu, okay, Komachiyo, okay, they're all outside. Since we came from the past, this world after 20 years was literally unknown. To learn about the country that had been completely changed by Orochi and the others' evil doing, we walked around. We saw a row of factories and so many smokestacks that vent black smoke, undrinkable water, food under strict control, daimyo and regions that are destroyed, sterile lands. Kozuki's name is despised because of all their lies. This is no longer the Land of Wano that we know. So flashback again. I thought no one would fight together with us. Oh, so these are the people who are still loyal to Momonosuke. But that was not true. Even after 20 years, there are still people who admire Oden-sama and want to help the Kozuki clan. And Luffy smiled. To be continued, okay? The reverse crescent moon. Okay. Samurai ninja. Oh, the next episode, bringing down the Emperor of the Sea. A secret raid operation begins. Okay, so there you go, guys. Okay, that's the end of the episode for today. Now, you know what? Okay, I'm very happy that again the anime stressed the fact that Oda's use of time here, the time element here in One Piece, will actually focus on, has this premise. Okay, you can only go forward into the future, but you cannot go back in time, because yeah, as I already mentioned in my previous videos, that's where the problem usually kicks in when authors or writers start using the time element. Okay, but at least Oda's doing it properly. Okay, Toki, or the user of the time fruit, can only go into the future but not into the past. Okay, so I'm so sorry, guys, if I'm too emotional. Okay, here I'm like this. I can easily relate to what I'm watching or what I'm reading, even sometimes to music, to what I listen to. I'm really emotional. So see you again next week, guys, on the next episode of One Piece, and of course in the next chapter of One Piece. So goodbye for now, and see you again in my next video. Bye.